diddly ho, wasteland neighborinos, and welcome to the continuation of Let's Build a Settlement here at the Far Harbor Visitor Center. As you can see, there's some changes here. I was in the middle of recording. I was just about done with the video when Windows decided to do some sort of update and crashed my entire computer. And yeah, luckily I had saved everything and I could have gone back, but I didn't really want to have to do all of this all over again. So, as I was saying in the last video, I had asked you all to guess what this place was an homage to, and yes, it was Power Noodles in Diamond City, and we have Power Noodles here, Far Harbor. So we done made a sign, and then put some neon signs on. We got some supports there, and we got some more supports over here, and they glow, and they're not perfect, but I don't care. And there we go, we have Power Noodles. And then over here, we were starting to close off the entryway. This way it was harder for scumbags that made it in here to get in there. And we put the door in place. We built these nice little side pieces here. Just a little something something for extra protection. And I see that I'm not exactly lined up there, so we're going to have to fix that. Not that big a deal. And we were just starting to work on doing the supports for up there for the door. This is a fully operational door, as you can see. So, yeah, that's about where we were when things crashed. I started putting a few supports in, and then got bluey. So, yes, in the last video we'd worked on that, did that, and then off-screen, sadly, I did this and did that. And yes, I am back. For those of you who didn't know, I was on vacation. I went down to Virginia to visit my dad, Papa D. And got a couple of pictures here that I'll put on screen so you can see the view. This is probably about, 10-15 minutes from where he lives. And I took these pictures about 7 o'clock in the morning on my way home. There's a couple little pullovers where you can take some pictures. And there you go. Nice, nice, beautiful setting, not too far from his house. Nice, beautiful valley, and as you saw, there's got fog in between the rolling hills and all that kind of stuff. Very, very nice. Okay, let's fix this. So one thing I had done is I backed this off a little bit. Oops, there we go. Just to get it away from that, so that when we do the animation, we don't see this suddenly come out of there. It's not going to be that big a deal for this spot, because I am going to eventually fill that in. You have this basically centered, I think. So one of the things I was trying to do was make sure that we can still read visitor and center. So now we're going to work on doing the supports, and sadly I cannot get rid of that center piece, so we're just going to have to kind of build around it. So we are going to go into... Actually, we're going to go back into the Kuru tab and start using those things. So sadly you guys didn't get to see me build that or this to get it ready, but for you guys, you get an extra half hour of more builds, more stuff being done. So, yeah, my time went from just making a quick 30-minute video to now an hour's worth. So, boo for me, good for you. Let's see, that's too dinky. Yeah, I'm going back to these dudes. So I was using these guys, these two here, and I'm actually just going to go straight to the coived one. Turn off our surface snapping. We're going to get this bad boy in here. Right towards the top. And perfect. Now we got to build this just right so that it has all the support it needs. And looks good. Now we need to go into the building, I think. Let's see. This might be too big, but we'll check it out. Make it work. Alright, that's fine. I don't want it to go, like, out the other end. Let's go ahead and do something like that. Let's use a straight one on this side, just to kind of break it up a little bit. That, of course, now you're it as well. Let's do that. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Alright, now let's get the, one of these slanty dudes. Like I said, I want to, maybe not. try to keep that thing there visible as much as possible. Actually, you know what? We can use interfere. Something like this as well. Let's put one of those there. One of these. Aw. Let's see where. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Let's go ahead and something like that. Not bad, not bad. Alright, now let's see how it looks from down here. Open sesame. Let me in. Oh, sweet, you can't even see up there. I thought this was like all open in here, so sweet. That is fantastical. Even better than I thought. Cool. Alright, we got ourselves a door. Actually, no, let's close that. Close it. Boom. Alright. You know what? Just in case things crash on me again, let's do another save. There we go. Excellent. And I want to light up the visitor sign lights too. Let's see. As I was informed too, I think in the last video I was complaining about the CVC lights not working. The Zebra Hater informed me that resources that sometimes they won't show up when you first put them in place, but once you like leave and come back, exit the game and come back, the light fixtures like these guys that have their faces lit up or whatever will actually light up, and so on and so forth. Alright, we need... Of course, everything's facing the wrong way. Could backlight them like that, but not crazy about that. Alright, let's go with, let me turn my surface snipping on and turn that back off. Oh no, I already had that off, never mind. And, let's see. Well, we could do something like so, if we can get it to, there we go. Ooh, that's not bad at all. Raise that up a little bit. That's pretty neat looking. Alright, let's open our door first. Yeah. Make sure it's not going to interfere with anything. Nope, we're good. Cool. So that takes care of that part. So we can do the same. Whoa! Over here. Grab this dude. And let's put it there. Nice. So we got part of it lit up. Now we need to find a way to do the rest. We're going to go back over to here. And not that one. Maybe that one. Oh, not even close. Alright, never mind. For that one. Oh, that was the end. Fudge. It's just gonna... Oh, well, that sort of works, but looks kind of dumb. Actually, you know what? I have another idea. Where's the other dude? Look at this guy. Really? Put that one away. Come on, man. Ugh. That's the other thing I hate about these lights, is that they get so much interference from things. The light just doesn't go far enough. Okay. So, it was an experiment. Let's go back. Try this thing. Which light does that actually give off? Like nothing. Alright, never mind. We're gonna get out of CVC. Let's check Homemaker. Let's look for, I suppose, wall lights. What do we got? It might have been Homemaker too that was giving me all the trouble. I don't remember. Fudge. Street lights. Yeah. We're gonna find like the right light is going to be quite difficult. Ceiling lights. I mean, I suppose I could like just hang something. That's terrible looking. Oh, cheese and crackers. I don't know. Alright, what else we got? Let's go into just in here. Oops, not mods. Some more lights. Oh, only you were upside down. I mean, we do have these spotlights here. I have used these guys in the past. Oh, that's blue. Alright, I suppose we're just going to go for something like this. Just pop these bad boys in. Cool. I like it. Alright. Oh, let's put, What? Oh, you're not even through the thing, that's why. Here. On there. There. On way over here. Here. I know it's not perfect, but let's see. How's that one? I suppose we'd probably bring that guy over a little bit. That one over smidgen. Alright, that's better looking. And I'll take it. Alright. Plop. Getting foggy. Let's fix that. Miscellaneous cheat terminal. Alright, let's go to alterations, world, weather, clear skies. Nice. Only you could do that in real life. Alright, let's close our door. Boom. Now we gotta close off the sides there. Alright, let's go into structures. What we got? Brick. Walls. No. Ooh, pillars. That's too fancy. That's a little too big. Ooh, that. Does that work? Nope. And all these funky things in here. I don't want any of that garbage. Alright, let's see. Do we even have the regular concrete in here anymore? Should somewhere. I think I have to actually go to USO just to find the darn thing. Let's see. Floors. Fahaba. Nuka World. Let's see. What do we have in here? Stairs. Walls. Doors. Let's come into here. I think might want to just use like some good old-fashioned concrete pillars. I think that would be pretty badass. And I love the sound these things make when you clamp them down. Nice. Bring that over a little bit. Give them a friend. Everybody needs a friend. Even a concrete pillar. That guy there. A little friend. So I lied. I said we were probably going to hide that section, but we're not. Nice. We got ourselves a slamming entryway. Oh yeah, as you can see, I also put some lit up busket thingies out here. This one's like way further forward than the other one, I think. I'm gonna have to fix that. Bug me. Cool. You know what? I think we're gonna add to this too. I think we're gonna put an overhang. Do it? Yep, we're gonna do it. Don't even have to answer. You know what? Since we're in here, what do we got for roofuses? Ooh. Except that's not very waterproofy. Alright, let's see. What do we want? Should I do more tarp things? Or is that just gonna be too cheap looking? Let's check it out. Let's go into Crew tab. And plastic retextures. Ooh, corrugated. Ooh. Fancy. You get coverage, and you can still get some... Oh, we can because of the thing. Oh, fudgicles. Damn, it's going to be a good plan, too. Hey, lock in place. What are you doing? Really? Alright, fine. do it this way. Now you can walk. There you go. Let's get this all the way over. I'll take these out. Shoot. And there's no small size either. That would have been fun too. Oh, well there's the. Oh, okay. We could always just, but that's still gonna. Like. Especially since, like. I don't know. Not 100% feeling this. I just think it's going to look too wrong. Get that away from the door a little bit. Well, actually, you know what? Let's open the door. Yeah, that does come out way far. I was thinking maybe I could do something or other, but I mean, that's not terrible, but it's not great. Alright, I guess we're not gonna have that after all. That stinks. Oh well, I tried. Okay. Now, we need some more stores and stuff in here. Let's get a nice grand look at our thing and get a little bit of a layout and start coming up with a design. Or, you know what? Maybe we're gonna build like a house or something right here. We're gonna do that instead. Okay, I need a floor of some sort. Let's go to G2M, why not? And, yeah, Sunshine Cabin. Let's get a floor. Let's get a plan for this here. Get just above that, I think. Let's see. I have like half floors here. Alright, let's... hang on. Put you up, Mar. Oh, stop it! Turn off our snap for a moment. Get ourselves, like, right here. Let's see, I want to be able to see if I can get two side by side. There we go. Okay. We do have some room here. And... back to that guy. Gonna be too big. I think that's gonna be too big. I want mostly this, the foundation. I like that. That's really cool. We're got all the different types and then just the corner pieces. But I don't think it's fitting. Alright, let's see what else we got in here. Barn roof. No. Ooh, a shipping container. I like that. Let's see. Let's put this so for now. And let's see. I'm missing here. Snap. Maybe we can snap there. Or there. Which doesn't make any sense. No, let's put that there for the moment. We do have access to other container type things. This one doesn't seem to be that good. Because you probably go to the end, don't you? Yeah, that's why you're snapping all kinds of weird. Alright. So let's... and you probably fill in the thing there. Not. Alright. Yeah, this one's not quite what I'm looking for. So we're gonna go to Hodgepodge, I think. Vehicles, railway, buses, flatbed. That's a big one. Holy potatoes. That's the got in place for the moment. Whoa! Look at this thing! That's freaking awesome. We're gonna use that somewhere. I'm gonna stick you, like, there for now, because that's just too freaking cool. Man, I never looked at these before. Whoa! We need these. Alright, let's put a whole bunch of those for now. Alright. Boxcar. Oh, okay, this is exactly what I was looking for, I think. But no, because this is, I think, give me, oh, no, never mind. Motorbikes. Alright, so let's just try something. Go into structures, review modular boxcars, shipping container crates, open. Not quite what I'm looking for. Oh, do I have, I do. Let's turn that off. Modular. Still not really finding what I'm looking for. Industrial. No. Yeah, this could kind of work, but industrial frames, railing, pipes. Lights of pipes. Probably could have used some of this for a waterfall, but now let's come back here. Shipping containers. And oh, that was all of it. Modular. What the heck? I guess it was the boxcar thing. I thought I had one that could be built on a trailer. Well, seems like the gods just do not want me to make a video today. Because we had a nice little crash there again. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I think we are back. We're gonna see how this goes. I make no promises, though. Because this is already the, I don't know, third time trying to record this darn video, and we're just, breaking out left and right. And still not really finding what I was looking for. We're gonna keep looking. Vehicles, trucks and trailers, okay. Ah, okay, this will do. Turn off our surface now. Whoa, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I might have to use the other thing and then add my own wheels, which won't be too much of a problem. Let's zip on down here, let's see. But this might work. Let's get this bad boy up. Get it to where it should be. Not bad, okay. I suppose I could build using that. Make it look like some dude with a tractor trailer came here. That is kind of big though. Yeesh. Okay, so we're gonna leave that for the moment. While we, I mean, I suppose I could shrink it down a little. But we're not gonna go there just yet. Nice and pretty. We're gonna go back to, I don't know, I think it was G2M? No, sorry, Patch, I think. I had what I was looking for. Back to nope. That's smaller, but it's the railway. Industrial, new trucks, trailers. There's the wheels, so I can make my own that way. And of course, we got all these bits with doors and such. And you've got Vim. Huh, interesting. Anyway, back beds. Okay, so that's the same size, right? Yeah. Not quite what I'm looking for just yet. Buses, flatbed. Alright. Back to this one, because this one is way smaller. So let's get rid of that. And let's put this in here. Like so. I have an idea on something I want to do. But we'll see if we can make it work here. Single barrier base? What? Ah, okay. Yeah, and then that's where I found that and all these other things. Okay. So now we've got that. Gotta go back to trucks, flatbeds, and we need some wheels. Right now it's got nothing. You know what? Oh, these are huge too. These are flat, so I kind of like that idea. So let's put that there. And we'll pick that on up. This was like a short flatbed. So we'll stick that like that. Excellent. And is this higher or lower? That's okay, so maybe we want the flat ones back here. Let's do that and raise that up. So straighten it out to make it look right. Excellent. Now let's get rid of the flat ones for the front. We'll use bad boys here. Oh, maybe we do need flats for all of them. Okay, that works too. And they've been sitting here so long, they're all flat. That works. Nice. Alright, so we got a little short bed there. Let's see. Trucks. Because that's kind of what I was thinking of, having something like that. That's pretty darn big, and then that's going to start interfering with our entryway there. So maybe I have to do this elsewhere. Maybe over here in the corner. Alright, so let's move it. Maybe we can do something like so. I just built around the truck. Said, forget it. Good enough. Alright. Grab our bed. Zoop. You know what? Actually, this is going to turn out pretty nice, I think. We can actually probably make this a little longer, too. Alright, before we continue on, let's get some wheels on this bad boy. Need to see, nice, where that's going to sit. Okay. And we can take that there. And probably actually going to need the full wheels because we're on an angle here. Let's see, flatbed. Let's see how that works. Oh yeah, see that? Well, no, yeah, that's gonna be way too. Son of a gun! The angle. Where else can I fit this? I mean, I suppose over here is a bit more flatter. Alright, let's try another spot. Let's see how this looks. Put this guy like so. And see, the truck is just too darn big. So even if I do that... Alright, we're just gonna have to work with the trailer itself. Get rid of the wheels. In which case, we're gonna, I suppose, move it back over here. Put it on an angle and then put it on some wheels like I had it. Okay. First I had the flat wheels. Alright. Let's get these in here. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. Now for the rears. Get that in place. Nice. Okay. Now. Let's see. What else we got on here? Ooh. Pretty neat. It's too big though. Do we want the thing here? Not feeling it. Alright, let's see. Back to the trucks. Trailers. Oh, that's where I was. Think. Nah. Trucks. Oh. Oh. Hello. Okay, hang on. Sorry, all that work. We're gonna get rid of all that. We're gonna put one of these perfect specimens in here, but you know what? We're gonna face it this way. Okay, let's look at our parking lot here. Just to double check. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it just like that. Let's get it in there. We need to attach some wheels. Oh, we want to go back this way, I believe. Let's see. Nice. And in this case, we actually can have inflated wheels. Dip it down just a smidge. Awesome sauce. Love it. Okay. Now, we need to turn this into a house of some sort. We need walls. Let's see. Let me just double check to see if there's any enclosed ones there. Not really. No. Pieces. Oh. Well, we can even give this thing an interior if we want. Or has it already got one? Oh, it's already got one. Okay, never mind. Okay. Let's do another save, because I have a feeling my computer's probably going to crash again on me. Seems to be my luck today. This is only supposed to be a half-hour thing, and it's turned into, like, 2 hours, almost. Did I get those over here still saved? Oh, no. Jeez, I lost all that stuff. Cheese and crackers. I definitely want this guy. Put that aside until we figure out something to do with it. Alright, let's zip back on over here. Do another save. Okay, let's see. This actually might work. So I attached that because I want to try and get this to attach to that. But it's not cooperating. Hate it when that happens. Alright, just get rid of that. And turn off our over there. Actually, let's reverse that. There we go. That's better. Excellent. Oh, way off. This is one of the funkiest box trucks I've ever seen, but I don't care. I think it's cool. Let's get that center just right. Almost. Perfect. I'll take it. Okay. Now we need a wall. Oh, I'm going to turn my snapping back on. Nope, not there. Here. Really? What the fudge? Ugh. Snap to the other side. Why do you snap to all these weird places? Ultimately, I gotta move the truck. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, hang on. Let's do that. Yeah, see? Stupid thing. Alright, we'll put that back afterwards. Do we want this to be a door here, I suppose? Let's see. A door there. A door there. Let's see how these open. Nice. Alright, cool. No, we'll leave that open for now. And let's see what else we got. Ooh. Perfect. We'll put a little, like, step-out deck thingy there. It comes that way, I think. Door, that's a door. Ooh, got different colors, but I think we're gonna... Door filler. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Let's put our truck back in place now. I think we can work with this. Nice. Cool. Then we're going to have to move this bad boy, though. So we're going to take you... We'll put you on the inside there. Make you... And put you there. I got that right. I have no idea. Good enough. So now we got room to put a deck on each side, I suppose. Or something. Cool. Not looking at that. Doesn't want to. Yeah, never mind. Alright. Nice. Got a new home here. Let's build a little deck of some sorts for something real quick. Got that door here. Maybe we'll just put some stairs coming out of there. USO structures. No stairs. It's not bad. Enable that. I want them both to be the same. I think we're gonna skip the deck part. And you know what, let's go to let's check Woody's Wasteland real quick. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Building miscellaneous. Yeah, see, that's not gonna work. My regular stairs? There we go, regular stairs. Turn our snapping off so we get this Centaur Betor. Let's see if our rails work. Dummy. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, let's close the door and see how that works. Perfect. So these steps are a little too high. So we're just going to boop it down. About there. Let's see how that works. Make sure we can actually get in here. We struggle a little. Coming down is easy, but getting up in there. Okay, maybe... No, never turned that on. A little late. Let's see. Go back this way. Structures, scaffolding, stairs. Ooh, that might be too... I don't want it to really interfere too much with the flow of getting to those stairs there. Ooh, that's better. Okay, hang on. Got this guy here. See, now again. All right, I think we actually are gonna have to build like a little deck of sorts. Up. Make it straight, of course. We're gonna build like a little half deck. Half of a half deck. And then, let's see, how much room do we have? Do I have like, yeah, some skinny stairs. Kind of defeats the purpose of having the entryway here, doesn't it? Do have an idea though. Hang on. Hang on. Maybe we can actually put like a deck where we can just chill out here. Something. Do we have room to push this whole thing forward? Just barely. Barely. Alright, now we're right into the fence. Okay. That. Oh, fudgicles. Yeah. Right, let's fix that so we can yoink. And then we can... Did I turn the snapping off? No, it's on. You're interfering, aren't you? Yeah, you son of a gun. Okay. Make sure all these are lined up. Ah, stuck. There we go. Okay. Now. Turn our snapping off. Move that over. Turn it back on. Do that. Nah. Now let's see. Might just have to take that back entryway out. And we do have the door over here too. Switch on over that way. Let's see. How do you look? Build ourselves a little deck that goes like so. How does that look? I don't like it. Alright, never mind. I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff. And that's just gonna be a door, but we're gonna consider it a wall. We're gonna take that guy out. And we're just gonna put an empty wall there. And when we go on hotchpotch, vehicles, trucks? No. Not sure, where was that railway? No, no, definitely not there. Boxcar. Vehicles. Oh, there's the boxcar. And we're gonna put the same... Yeah, that guy. I like that guy. Alright, so I'm probably gonna have to move the truck again. Boom. Okay. Get you back in. Alright. We got a house with an entryway. Love it. Cool. Alrighty. We finally got to the end of this. Holy potatoes. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for watching through all of my bumbles and fumbles, and I will see you all next time. Until then, don't get irradiated.